Man, I don't know what made me think of this shit though, man. Y'all gonna be like, this some wild shit. Well, it ain't even wild though. It was just like, man, it was just always some shit. Like, so boom. One night, me, my uncle, and my homeboy, we all kicking it, we smoking and shit. My cousin called me from down in ELYRIA. He like, cuz, what y'all into for the night? We like, shit, well, we chilling right now. We smoking, so shit, that's what we about to do. He like, shit, it's a party down in ELYRIA. Y'all niggas should come down. So my uncle get telling us, he like, nigga, these parties be lit. Nigga, we might as well go. So we ante up on the gas. I called my mom like, shit, could I use the truck for the night? She like, yeah. We go to gas station, ante up on gas, grab us some weed, some shells. So boom, we on the road headed down there. We get down there. Now, we pull the Wilkes Projects out there. Now, Wilkes is where pretty much everybody from ELYRIA know where Wilkes at. Like, Wilkes is like the spot. Right? So we pull a Wilkes, my cousin and his two other niggas, they pull up. They like, shit, well, y'all trying to go in on a gallon of hen? Like, yeah, bet. So we go in on the hen, they come back with the hen. We sitting in Wilkes. Now, we done matched these niggas. Like, 2 blunts from our car, they matched up 2 blunts. And then we sitting there killing a gallon, just talking shit. So we finish up the gallon. Now we ready to go to the party. Now, before I continue on, let me stop to say this though. So where the party was, basically my cousin and them, the nigga whose house it was, they was beefing at one point in time, and my cousin and his niggas pulled this nigga off a fence and stumped him into a coma. I never will forget. Like, this nigga was telling me the story because he had to move with us. Like, it was crazy. Like, because them niggas, like, after that shit happened, they put homeboy in the hospital, and I think, like, his older niggas was looking for my cousins and his niggas. So he had moved down to Cleveland with us. But anyway, so the party at this nigga house that they done stumped out, this was maybe a year before, a year and a half before. And we get over there to the party. Soon as we walk in, my cousin like, Carl in the building, Carl in the building, Carl in the building. This nigga goes back there to the radio, unplugs the aux cord, tap on the mic like, yeah, we in this bitch. My cousin about to play the music now. When I tell y'all, this nigga like, hey, cuz, nigga, get over here and play some music. So I get to playing some music. Now, remind y'all, we already drunk and shit. So one of his niggas in the party, they had like a gallon of Rossi. So they passing around the Rossi. I get that bitch necked it. Ugh. So after that, we in the middle of getting the party set off. Like, when I say, like, y'all no lie, it had to be like over probably 40 people in the party. Like maybe like a good ratio of it was girls. We danced with every female in the party that night. Even if they was there with their niggas, we had danced with them that night. Like, no lie. Danced with every female in the party. And I'm talking about, oh, if that was your girl, like, we had them in a chair getting dances, putting them on the floor. Like, the whole nine. Y'all know how the old house parties used to go to twerk and shit. So we getting it in like that. Boom. The next thing you know, these bitches that don't like each other, they sitting over there arguing and shit. So my cousin paused the music. He like, man, they about to get ready to fight. So the nigga who house it was, he like, yeah, take this shit outside. So they get to walking outside and shit. So I'm like one of the last people out the door. I'm like, man, these hoes ain't gonna fight, man. So I'm standing in the doorway, just looking out. These hoes out there going back and forth talking. So I yell loud as fuck out of the door, like maybe not even 1 or 2 minutes later, like, hey y'all, these hoes ain't trying to fight. Party back on. So I walk back through the door and press play on the music. I'm back in there dancing and shit. Man, that night was hilarious though. Even going over this nigga house and he playing cool after these niggas stumped this nigga into a coma. And then, not to mention, we danced with everybody girl in the party. Then, if I'm not mistaken, it was like maybe one blunt going around. It was somebody else blunt. Like, it wasn't one of my cousin niggas. It was like somebody else blunt. The blunt got around to me. So you know what I did? When I got the blunt, it was a little over half. I get my 10 hits off of it, pass it to my uncle. I'm like, hey, before you pass that back off, pass it back. So he like, all right, nigga, before you pass it off, pass it back. So we done two-man weave, they weed. So we give it to my cousin homeboys, man. They get to smoking it. So the dude, whoever burner it was, he get to looking. He asked me, I'm like, bro, I don't know where that shit went. Well, yeah, though, the shit was crazy, though, because it was just like niggas was just out there, and though, and like, when I tell y'all, like, you would have thought, because we was dancing with these niggas' girls, they'd have had some type of animosity and wanted to do something. Like, these niggas wasn't on shit. Like, we real live dance with everybody girl in the party, and niggas wasn't on shit. That shit was wild, though. It was definitely funny, though. That's my story about down in ELYRIA and shit about the party. Subscribe to the channel, like, comment, all that good shit. I'm gonna try to give y'all some more good ones. I'm try not to be dull with the story times I'm giving though, cause I got some ones. I just be having to think of them though. But yeah, so y'all tune in though, man. Definitely tune in, cause I'm coming hard. Like, people think they doing this shit, but I'm really doing it though. So yeah, though, tune in. I'm coming hard. Tune in.